Yo, what's going on YouTube, man? I don't know if this is in episode 1, probably not. It's probably in episode 2 of the Florida Gators Dynasty mode. So we are going to be playing Washington. We are probably going to do like key modes versus the game. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to get straight to it, bro. Bro, we lost, obviously, our first game, bro. So we are an 8-point favorite right here. We're just going to do key moments, bro. I want to talk to y'all about some other shit while we play. We are going to run our custom playbook just in case we have to do a play moment. And if people get mad I'm doing play key moments versus a team I'm an 8 overall favorite over, bro, eat a dick. So with that being said, we're going to get straight into this game. We're not going to pick our jersey. That shit does not matter to me. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like I said, we did lose to Clemson. The scheduling is... I don't know if this is... We're going to probably merge 2 games in this video. But I just wanted to get this gameplay for y'all boys. As far as recruiting goes, we are close on a couple 4-stars. Unfortunately, all the 5-stars just don't fuck with Florida. I think with us losing to a tough team in Clemson, they honestly just lost interest in us. And unfortunately, that is... really how college football works, bro. Teams really, or players will lock you out after losing to Clemson, which is a better team than us. But either or, we lost, bro. Can't make an excuse for how we played. We did play bad. Gotta target that DB. Oh my god. Either way, we gotta basically win out, have some chances at recruiting. We are, like I said, we're in the Big 12. They did move us to the Big 12. First, I did not want to be moved to the Big 12, but we needed to be able to spread conferences. So I'll take one for this team, bro. I'll move to the Big 12. Ain't no worries. So with that being said, we are in the Big 12 now. Hopefully we're able to win, and I almost just threw another pick. Hold up. Let me regain myself. We're back on 3rd and 10, bro. I don't know what happened. TBU actually had me boxed for a second, but it's okay. We're going to pick up this first down. The players just dropping the ball, bro. Okay, let's go back to playing key moments. But with that being said, bro, we are playing the Washington Huskies here, bro. But like I was trying to say, guys, with us losing week 1, a lot of recruits lost interest in us. It basically locked us out, which honestly is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Fuck the wee ball. We will look to win this game here and get back on track. Like I said, we have a pretty easier schedule this year because, like I said, we moved to the Big 12. We're not playing a lot of SEC teams. If we have a good year, we might move us back to the SEC. But as far as defense, we need to figure out what are we going to do on defense and our passing. We need to work on our passing. And I'm not going to lie, Washington low-key got us in the box right now. So let's hope we get some points here. But with that being said, though, like I was saying, though, we need to figure out our passings because we did miss a lot of overthrows in the last video. So with that being said, we obviously threw a lot of picks, which is definitely our fault. I can't blame anyone for the picks besides myself because at the end of the day, I'm the one at the helm. So with that being said, hopefully this game we could get hot passing about because last week was unacceptable. We threw like 5 picks. I've never thrown 5 picks in a game before in my life. So with that being said, at least we got the worst out in week 1. Playing the key moments here versus Washington, bro. They're a tough team, bro. 82 overall. They are actually playing with a lot of heart, a lot of honor. Corlani McClain, I think his name is. I got used to my roster still, bro. I'm still an average college football fan. I'm pretty much a casual. We're gonna try to get the quarterback. Oh my god, quarterback faked me out really bad right there. I'm not gonna lie. We gotta get used to our roster because I'm still an average college football fan. I haven't been like into college football for a very long time. I've just been a fair weather Gators fan. So with that being said, that Washington does take a lead. I didn't want to play the full game. Because with us having a really good team, I feel like we probably would honestly destroy them, and that's me being humble, even though we're losing right now. But with that being said, yeah, we are playing the Huskies right now, bro. I don't know if I'm going to merge the next 2 games in one video. I don't know if this is going to be its own video, so we shall see how that plays itself out. DJ Lagway is having himself a solid game. Unfortunately, we haven't scored a touchdown yet, but I mean, we're pretty much about to be there. We're on the We're on the 2-yard line, so hopefully we're able to take the lead here. If not, big field will be down 1. I ain't really tripping. The offense has been starting out, so our defense has been pretty solid. We just got to figure out our offense because we do have a lot of speed at receiver. And my problem is when I have a lot of speed at receiver, I just want to chuck verticals, which is not a consistent football offense for Madden, for NFL, for college. It don't matter. So you have to actually develop a scheme if you want to be some of these better people because better people are going to be able to stop verticals. We do score a touchdown there, though, so that's pretty sick. We will continue playing big 3rd down. We're going to make the stop here. I think I skipped another moment, which is unfortunate, but we're going to keep pass committing, bro, because it's 39 here. Hopefully, we can get a stop on defense. McClain, like I said, had a good game last week. Unfortunately, we lost, so it really doesn't even matter. But we did have 2 picks. So with that being said, we're going to try to click on this DB. And we just got head tapped, bro. I'm tired of getting agged in college football, bro. The amount of times we get agged is just so annoying, bro. Big 3rd down, we're just going to sim. They do take a field goal. 3rd down, chance to keep the drive alive. You know we're coming in for that. Hello. You feel me? So with that being said, let's come in. 3rd and 10 here. We are in field goal range, though, so it made it seem like we weren't even in field goal range. We're going to actually switch to play now, knowing that we are in field goal range. I thought we were backed up pretty far there, but with that being said, I'm going to take what the defense gives us. I'm terrible at throwing curls, bro, and corner routes. I throw those so late. Continue next moment. We will skip it. Hopefully our kicker does make it, and he does. We are winning 12-10. It looks like our defense is playing really stout football, so shout out to them boys on defense, because it's always nice to have a tough defense. We're going to look for Eugene Wilson on this drag. I didn't realize where we were on the line of scrimmage, but we're going to force that in there anyway. And why did he possession catch and then ran down, then slid? Why not just go down when you caught the ball? But that's not the here nor there, bro. Let's find a screen pass so we can get a passing touchdown, because I do want to make up for all the interceptions we did throw in week one.
Connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
Low. That DB goes inside, will go outside, vice versa. And that should be a touchdown. And it will be. That's a dot, bro. That's how you read the field. I didn't really do good reading the field. Like when I was kind of shook with all the desyncs and all the other stuff, but here it looks like we're gonna get our first W of this series, bro. So shout out to them boys for getting it done. Shout out to the boys for not giving up. Hopefully a lot of more recruits gain interest for us winning. We're gonna try to click on this DB and get a pick, bro. If he would have caught that, bro, I honestly would have been puked in my mouth, because the amount of times that you've been head top, bro, it's honestly just been kind of annoying. I've been head topped in online dynasties. I've been head topped in offline dynasties. So the amount of head tops have been kind of annoying. Like I've been saying right here, we have wide open. We're gonna try to give it to that boy Wilson. He does hold on. He had a bad drop on 4th down last week, which, I mean, it didn't really matter because the game was out of reach. But the fact that he dropped a wide open 4th down last week was just kind of like an eye opener. But once again, it is what it is. It wasn't like a game change 4th down. I mean, it wasn't to get us within one score, but the odds of us still winning that game were pretty much this is 0. So, well, let's say we have 3 minutes here. I'm gonna try to get some maybe late game stats just to go crazy. We do find Clark down the middle of the seam. We have almost thrown for 500 yards, almost 5 touchdowns, 479 yards, 4 touchdowns. We're always gonna be able to throw the ball for crazy yards. It just, we might also throw for a lot of picks too, because sometimes I just do dumb shit. You know, I got autism for real. Not really, but we're gonna look for Wilson over here over the middle. We're gonna look for our boy Hawkins, which is open. He does hold on to the ball, getting in a 5. We're on track to throw for 500 yards if we keep this up. Let's try to get our first 500-yard game of the season. Actually, I don't know if we threw for 500 yards, so this might not be our first one, but we are trying to get the ball out quick. Trying to get this video out quick. I'm on my lunch break. My girlfriend volunteered me to go to work, even though I didn't want to go to work, but she volunteered me to go to work, so it is what it is. Fuck it, we ball. We got B wide open. We're going to possession catch, and that is going to be another touchdown. That's our 5th passing touchdown. We're just under 500 yards passing. So with that said, that's pretty much the game right there. We are on offense. You know, we are going to try to go fucking crazy, go nuclear, go stupid. We are winning by 22 right now. We're giving them belt to ass, BTA, whatever you want to say. Hopefully someone could get open, and A is wide open. That should be 500 passing yards. That might be that's our 6th passing touchdown, I believe, of the game. So shout out to them boys. Another chance to get some more points here. You know, we're going to obviously try to take it because we're trying to run with the score, make up for all the picks we threw last week, because we did throw quite a few, which was 5 to be exact. So with that being said, we're going to look for someone who's open. Hopefully it's Mazel, and we do get, oh my god, the pressure is ridiculous. And then we should have a pretty good ratio passing the ball. Eugene comes back for the ball. Eugene is cooking, bro. 270 yards. I didn't even realize he was feasting until we saw it earlier when he had 200. So shout out to that boy Eugene. Ugly ass name, but he's cooking, man. Can't, no matter what his name is, if he's cooking. Bro, my O-line, bro, why are we double teaming 2 people? Like, bro, just go 1 for 1. Like, you don't got a double, bro. Fucking annoying. They're blocking 2 people. Why is 2 people blocking 1 guy? Like, come on now, be for real. I'm blocking 6 here, bro. They're rushing 4, bro. If they get pressure, bro, I might puke in my mouth. Oh my goodness, how the fuck is this happening? Oh, that was a pick. Oh my god, I can't believe I just threw a pick, bro. We have 12 seconds to score. I threw a pick. Damn it, bro. I was trying to get my ratio looking sweet. Possession catch. We're going to make up for it. Hey, we threw a pick the last drive, but we got a touchdown, so it all balances out, bro. I'm gonna catch y'all boys at the main menu. I think I'm gonna do another game in this video, so we shall see how that works. But DJ Lagway, 557 yards, 7 touchdowns, makes up for the bad performance last week. I'm gonna catch y'all boys at the main menu. All right, we leveled up, guys, bro. We are a level 4 coach now. I don't know what this means. I think we broke the record for receiving. Shout out to Florida. We broke the record. I don't know who had the record before, but we officially broke it. DJ Lagway, did he break a record? He did. Florida single game passing record. Do some new record holders. With that being said, bro, you feel me? We could go to our coach bellies. We are able to upgrade one stat, which probably will be like recruiter. I'm gonna probably put that shit in the running back. Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit in the running back. We have officially pretty much maxed out recruiter outside of quarterback, O-line, and D-line, which we will put more work into. We are a level 3 coach, guys. Like I said, we did beat Washington. As far as stats go, we do gotta be able to pass the ball better because we do throw a lot of dump picks, and that's just my mindset. I be trying to air that shit out. You guys can see 10 and 6. Not good by any means. As far as player stats go, you guys can see my boy DJ Lagway actually has 4 upgrades. So shout out to DJ Lagway. I do have mainly progress players on, so that's why we hopefully have a lot of good grades. I'm gonna look at all their. I'm gonna look at a roster later. I probably next sim I probably will look to upgrade players. Because yeah, like I said, we have a lot of player upgrades. I might just do DJ Lagway's deep accuracy or whatever his accuracy is, because I'm not gonna lie, some of his accuracy rate is low-key kind of throwing me off because he do be missing a lot of throws. If we're being honest, his accuracy is high though. You see 87 deep, but we can't even upgrade that right now. As far as play action goes, we could probably upgrade that, but I'm probably gonna save his accuracies for his we could upgrade his throw power too. That's kind of crazy. We could upgrade his throw power at 16. I'm basically gonna save his skill points, and then when we get more into the Dynasty, I will obviously use to upgrade him. Hopefully he doesn't transfer if we have a bad year, but we've been having a pretty solid year. So that being said, our half our O-line is like hurt, so hopefully our players don't get hurt. You guys can see all our offensive linemen got 1 upgrade. I'm not really worried about upgrading offensive linemen right now. As far as D-line goes, our defense doesn't really got much upgrades because the first 2 games we've played, they've been kind of shootouts. But this pretty much going to end this first part. I think I might show y'all one more game because this video is at 18. If this is not its own video, there will be another game after this. I'll catch y'all boys later. God first, God bless. I gotta go take a shit. My stomach hurts. Yeah. Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is what, episode 2 or 3 of this online series of Online Dynasty Florida Gators, bro. I haven't loaded it up. It's been 2 weeks since I've last filmed. We've had a bye week, and then we got this week. So I don't know if we got any recruiting news. So we're about to see this for the first time together. I've not loaded this up, I swear to God. As far as commits go, it looks like we haven't got any commits, but we do have a game this week. I think we played Baylor. We do have some coach upgrades. We're going to use our recruiting because we have some hours to go. We have 75 hours. I think I've scheduled pretty much everyone a visit that I can schedule a visit, to be honest. As far as this goes, yeah, ready for a visit. I can't schedule these guys some visits. If they're local, that would be perfect. You guys can see I have the 2 greens right here, meaning on our bye week, I think, which is next sim or the week after, then we could have a bye week there. As far as these, we don't have really a lot of user games that's coming up here, but we play this BYU guy who's coming up, and I heard he's really good at the game, so that should be pretty fun. So with that being said, we are going to try to schedule these guys for visits against like University of Houston. I think would probably be the best bet because at the end of the day, it's 1 versus 3. So let's see if we can schedule these guys a visit. That'd be pretty sick. So we are going to try to basically schedule these guys for visits in the week versus Houston. You guys can see we have a green bonus here. We're going to look for A+, which is proximity to home, which is right here. We do have a little game here today. You know, we're going to do key at the moments because there's not really no point of playing CPU, for being honest. We will schedule this guy visit 2. Championship contender, we know that's what he wants. We will schedule this guy visit 2. We're going to go to... We'll do conference prestige. Fuck it. So basically, we're trying to schedule these guys visits. We basically are booked for our next 3 weeks. Iowa State, we could do a visit here too. I'm going to do proximity to home. Hopefully, that's what he's interested in. And basically, all these hours, I'm just scheduling visits. Hopefully, we can get these players to come here, and then we can just get them to play ball for us. So with that being said, we are going to schedule this guy a visit against... Actually, we're not going to do that one. These are all tough users. I think I'm just going to do this guy. This guy's a 5-star, though. I'm trying to think for this one. We'll probably... Fuck it. We'll schedule this guy a visit for FSU. Fuck it, bro. Rivalry week. We physically and officially have no more hours. We're going to go see who's really close to committing to us. And if they commit to us, then fuck it, we ball. If they don't commit to us, and I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So with that being said, we're going to get straight into this right here. I do have some favorites, but we're going to go look to see where we are on some players board, see with a win this week. Maybe we could get some commits. As far as you guys can see, I probably should have used my points because we had the visits for the points. So with that being said, you guys can see we're not really close on getting a lot of players. Maybe we get Avery to commit. That would be a big a big commit. If we get Avery to commit a 5-star corner, that'd be pretty dope. Once again, I don't know how we are with the rest of these commits. I gotta sometime be able to put hours into them. I'm gonna go look through the players next sim and see if they don't. I mean, basically after like we play a game, I'm gonna look through players that like we're basically winning by a lot on. And with that being said, if we're winning by a lot, then I'm gonna try to like basically take some hours back and put them in the players we haven't put hours in, basically like a rug pull. Shout out to the people who bought for rug pulls. I'm sorry for you guys. We're gonna start looking to max out recruiter. By the time we hit level 10, we should be pretty close to getting to where we need to be. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna get into the game. I'll see y'all boys there.
A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Powell again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
But hopefully we're able to win this game. Hopefully we don't fall victim to the CPU. That'd be kind of embarrassing. We find our receiver, Vernell Brown, open over the middle. Can we get a good block? And we do. What a way to start the game against Baylor, bro. That's 2 games, bro, in a row where Vernell Brown, I think, has had like a 50-yard touchdown, I think. Maybe that was not him against Washington. But either way, we're doing the play to key moments. Looks like the CPU, we're going crazy. Red zone alert. Take chance to get some points. With that being said, guys, we'll probably start playing the games like when we get closer towards the end of the season. Like when we play FSU, I'm definitely playing the game. I'm not leaving that up for a chance. I want to blow them out. I fucking can't stand FSU. We're gonna look to throw the ball here, just get it going. Shout out to our running back. With that being said, we do have a tough couple games coming up though. We have Kansas State. Shout out to Dagger. We have Georgia. Shout out to Jimbo. We have who else we have over there? We play BYU, which is another tough user. I heard he's really good, so that's a tough game for us. So with that being said, hopefully we're able to win that game, because once again, that would be pretty. Those games would be pretty good. Shout out to BYU. He's a new user. His name is Locke, and let's hopefully we don't get locked up. We are guarding over the middle of the field, and they go for it on 4th down. Unfortunately, they don't get it. We stop them. Shout out to us. Red zone. You know, we're always gonna do these red zone moments, bro. Like with that being said, bro, like if we're up big on the computer, I'm not finna play a full game. Like me personally, like if we're up big, I'd rather just do the key moments, because who wants to watch me blow out a computer, guys? I think I'm gonna put this video mixed with the Washington gameplay. So with this gameplay, you should be seeing 2 games. So y'all boys are welcome. With that being said, we're gonna find the curl route to Eugene Wilson. They do call it timeout. 50 seconds left. I just peeped. I'm gonna look to run the ball here. I do want to throw it a lot, because I do want to let Lagway maybe contend for the Heisman, because a Heisman would be huge for DJ. Maybe we could get him to stay here. Hopefully he doesn't transfer. We find a receiver, Eugene. He holds one. That was a really crazy pass. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have thrown that if I was sober. But your boy's been, you feel me? I just have an immaculate confidence when I'm, you feel me, not sober. You get what I'm saying? Red zone alert, bro. Shout out to our defense, boy. They are putting belt to ass. The reason why I don't really run the ball against the CPU is because when we do these like play to key moments, I'm just gonna assume that the computer's running the ball. Like, so this is our chance to like get passing stats, and if they're not running the ball, then should I beg neither here nor there? We're gonna find our running back over the middle of the field, try to make him miss. Ooh, that goal is shifty. You see that goal shift? He makes both of them miss, and we are basically running away with this game on Baylor, bro. So with that being said, we are just gonna keep doing key moments. Another red zone drive, bro. We're gonna keep running it up on them. We're about to be winning 42-7. Hopefully, obviously, that's the goal. We're going to come out in 4 receiver sets, because I don't really think they have the defense 4th set. So with that being said, we are going to find our tight end, and he does not hold on to the ball. Unfortunate for us, but it is what it is. We're at 28 points, have the chance to go up here 35 points maybe. Obviously, we want to touch that, but shout out to the Baylor Bears. They might be able to hold us up to a field goal, so we're going to try to find it in there. Also, I did switch my passing settings. I didn't realize I had it only on placement and accuracy now, so we should be able to pass the ball better. We are winning like 42-7, another red zone chance, 42-14 now as we speak. We are giving them belt to ass. We have a chance to drop maybe a 50-point game. I'm gonna wait for A to get open, and Brown, 2nd touchdown of the day. I think he has like 2 catches too. Well, he might have more catches because the sim stats, but while we've played, he's had 2 catches. It looks like they're going for him 4th down. We were up 20 points, 4th and 18. We're just going to basically back everybody up. We know the pass committee. We know they're going to try to throw it over top and use Howard and try to guard over the middle field. Nobody's open. Nobody's open. Nobody's open. Can we get a pick? We can't get in time, but we do have a chance to score here. And instead of the computer just trying to like kneel it or run it up or basically bleed the clock. We're gonna try to get some points here. Let's drop a 50 burger. I don't remember how much points we dropped in a Washington game. Obviously, y'all are gonna know because this is the second gameplay y'all are gonna see in this. So maybe we dropped a 50 point there. I don't remember. So with that being said, this is a whole different day while I'm filming this too. I'm trying to scramble. DJ, can you? Oh my God, just throw the ball away, DJ. Jesus Christ. Boy, DJ is tired, bro. I tried to get up out of there. Couldn't really do what I wanted to do, but it is fine. I'm trying to, like I said, he has 7 passing touchdowns right now. I'm trying to, like, in these computer games, I want to be able to just bomb computer, bro. So with that being said, we are going to find a wide open. Shout out to Jax. Try to make some people miss, and we do fight for the touchdown. Huge. We're going to go back to key moments, guys. And that's pretty much the end of the game. I'll catch up boys at the main menu. A little quick little 2 gameplay video for y'all. We win 56-21, bro. Never really in doubt with them, bro. With that being said, 511 passing yards, 8 touchdowns for Mr. Lagway. Bro, shout out to Monster. This Monster is gas. I'm gonna catch y'all boys after the main menu or whatever. I want to get my thumbnail and shit, so I'll see y'all boys there. We almost level up. He's left it heat staying on my desk. I think we broke record. I thought we were about to get a commit. Let's go look at recruiting, guys. Like I said, I want to try this rug pull technique. If we're big on a player, like leading big, like this guy has only an offer from FSC. We do have 50 hours in him. So with that being said, I'm going to try to take off the hours. We do have a visit. Now, if they start catching back up, that would be kind of tough. Alabama gave him an offer. We do have a Bama user, so I really can't rug pull there. All these players have offers from users. Can't do really a rug pull there. Oregon gave this guy an offer. Ramon Sty. Can we give him like 5 more hours? We can. Bump it up to 40, see if we could maybe creep up there. We're battling for this 5-star running back right here. Was he slow, or what was the he was 90 speed. We do have max hours in him, so hopefully we could schedule him for a visit soon. This guy named Avery. Avery is a speedster. We have max hours on him. Can't really do nothing there. Trying to see, can we we can't hard sell or sway any of these guys either, huh? We can actually do hard sell on Avery. We could try to see if we could send the house off, and I think hard sway successfully. This will add to your chosen ideal pitch. This recruit pitch for your school. Easier way from your proposal. We basically could sway him from over there. Trying to see what we could do right here. This proximity to home, not good. This one is good, but has a D there. I'm trying to find like 3 ones that maybe have A. This one's not bad. Pro potential, gym rep. All right, let's see if we can get that to work there. We will put. Can we soft sell to? And we can soft sell. That's pretty interesting. Okay, I'm gonna basically see if we could find something where he doesn't have a lot of reds. Can't do that one because we already did that one. Playing potential is not really high. Pro potential not. Can do that one. Can do that one. We should be able to do this one, I would assume. We're right. Football influencer. Hopefully that could like sway him over here. As far as this one goes, Georgia is interested in Juan Granger, but he wasn't at gym. He's 88 speed. I'm not really worried about that one. Robert Shoel. Pocket passer, quarterback. 93 throw power, 79 speed. I will try to maybe put 10 more hours in him. I just want to, for the rest of these players, guys, if we don't get them to commit, honestly, that is what it is. Mike Merritt, we do have him scheduled for a visit, so we can't really refer it. So it's shout out to Mike Merritt. We could probably get Avery to commit. Can I do like anything else to like get him involved? I can't really. This guy, Sammy Bugs, is a dual threat quarterback interested in going to Georgia. I do have a lot of hours into him. Pause. I'm gonna try to take some of these offers and maybe like hard sell. I think would bring us up more. So let's try to hard sell this guy and see if we can get him to come here. Pause. I don't know if that's an AO. We know his playing time. Is he interested in proximity at home? Hopefully we can get to him on that one right there. For these next 2 players, I basically just want to get on their boards if they're good. If this guy is slow, yeah, get the fuck out my face. With that being said, these are all 4 stars with no offers, right? Yeah, these are all 4 stars with no offers. If we have any gold, this guy's kind of interested in this. Andre Ahanana, blah, blah, blah. We have 5 hours. I'm not going to offer him a scholarship yet. If he locks us out, that's unfortunate. This guy, Clemson, Melton edge rusher. Clemson's going crazy on him. Looks like he's about to commit there. I've yet to get a commit. I'm going to see where we could throw these 5 hours, and then that's pretty much going to end the video. I want to get too close to a player who's like this guy right here. So, let me try to cook up. We could put 5 hours back in Spruce to keep like him interested, which is probably what I'm going to do here, guys. This is going to wrap up the video. hopefully y'all enjoyed the 2 gameplays. For our schedule, let's go look at it, then we'll go look at our stats and Heisman and stuff for that. But as far as like that really goes, I'm sorry, I had to figure that shit out. That shit was confusing me. You guys can see we're right here. We do have a bye week next week, then we have basically a tough similar stretch of games. Then we got a really brutal closing out schedule. We play BYU, Georgia, ASU. So basically, if we're able to walk into the season with like, if we're able to win at least 2 or 3 of those, we should be in good shape, because this league is really comp. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like us getting into the top 25, like we're 14 right now, 2-1. This is obviously before we simmed. But with us getting in there, hopefully we're able to sneak up in there. As far as season stats go, let's go look at our stats. As far as our season stats goes, you guys see DJ Lago, after having the 5 picks first game, he's only thrown 1 pick. Rushing the ball, we haven't really ran the ball, if we're being honest. Receiving, Wilson's going crazy. As far as defense goes, sacks have been there. 5 sacks out of Caleb Banks. We need brain exposure, need an A-, and he might transfer, but he's a senior, so that really doesn't even matter. As far as interception goes, Cormani McClain leads our team from the 2 picks he had in week 1, so as far as there goes, we're going to go look at the Heisman and stuff, and I think that's pretty much it for that aspect, because we're pretty good. As far as Heisman watch, I'm going to assume we are doing pretty good up in there. We are not even up there yet, so hopefully we're able to get up there soon. We do have some tough comp right here. Like, look at these players. They're going crazy, so hopefully we're able to sneak up in there. Maybe we could get a little sneaky spot up in there, but unfortunately, until next time, we don't have much to say. As you guys can see in the Big 12, we are number 5. Damn, we have a tough Big 12. We just beat Baylor, which was number 1, so we should creep up there. Kansas is doing good. BYU, obviously, like I said, I heard he's a good user. Texas Tech's in the, oh my god, bro, this shit is crazy work. But with that being said, we have a Colorado user. I didn't even know that, to be honest. I thought we had no user for Colorado. So with that being said, guys, this is gonna wrap up the video, bro. I love all y'all boys. God first, God bless, bro. Stay safe. Yeah, baby, get that money.